Alright, so Wrench Ken back here with the third video. Today we're talking about the point and the goals of sparring. Okay? So sparring is a huge part in Muay Thai. It's something we do a lot of. It's a big part of being able to effectively apply Muay Thai. Right? In class we do a lot. If you're competing, so what you're doing from local tournaments all the way up to professional ring fights. This is a huge part of what it is, and this is the application. First of all, sparring can be scary, right? I'm standing across from someone, they're trying to punch me, I'm trying to punch them or kick, right? This is an intimidating thing. One thing to really remember is that when we're in here, in the dojo, in the class, we're trying to make each other better. So I'm not trying to knock my partner out, they're not trying to knock me out. We're trying to work back and forth. I'm trying to improve things like timing, distance, combinations. They're trying to do the same, so we're going to play. Okay? So that's an important thing. Here when we're, right, walk up, right, touch gloves, always make sure we bow before we start. Okay? I'm going to go over kind of basic rules for sparring, and then we'll play with some other stuff. We'll come back to that intensity. But when we're sparring, okay, kids especially, no punching to the head. Okay? Not allowed to hit to the head. To the body, yes, and to the legs, yes. Okay? As you get higher in skill and more experience, more comfortable, we'll start to allow punching to the head. Start off with, there's no punching to the head. Okay? Right? That's the scary thing, punching the head. And if you don't have control, that's where people get injured. So we start off, no contact to the head. Especially with kids and with the adults to a certain degree as well, depending on the individual. Right? If you're really game, you want to punch the head, okay, fine, we'll punch in the head. But generally, you start off with adults and punching the head. Okay? That being said, when you do start punching the head, if you got this here, down, okay? Forehead is an excellent target. Okay? Side of the head, and bam is fine. Okay? Try to avoid the nose, the eyes, and the chin. Okay. The nose, maybe everyone's been hitting the nose before, it sucks. Try to avoid punching the nose. Chin's in that same boat, that's where you tend to get your knockouts, you get punched in the chin. So we're going to avoid those. Forehead's fine, side of the head's fine when you start going a little bit harder. Okay. But general rules, I'm allowed to kick in the legs, bam, bam, inside the leg, outside the leg, front of the leg. Okay. Technically I'm allowed to kick them in the below the knee, but I don't get any points for it. There's no real advantage to it. So generally try to avoid kicking low. If I kick and Coach Crystal here checks, bam, it's considered a block for her. So there's no real advantage. Even if it's on the floor, it's still considered a block. There's no real point. The knee is not a target. Okay? In the fact that if I kick my opponent in the knee, I'm probably going to hurt myself. Okay, so you don't want to kick the person in the knee. Thigh, outside the leg, inside the leg, and the front of the leg, all targets. Okay? Kicking as well as allowed to punch with the leg, not particularly effective, but you are allowed to do it. Okay? Groin, not a target. Okay? In Thailand, it's not considered a foul to kick someone in the groin. It's just considered bad sportsmanship. Okay? Canada, yes, foul. Don't kick your partner. Don't punch or kick your partner in the groin. Bad. Okay? So next, kicks. The body. I can kick my partner in the body, and I can punch them in the body as well. Okay? Definitely target both the front and the side. Now, if my partner turns here, okay, the back is kind of tricky. Right? Liver, kidney area, definitely acceptable. The spine, no. I'm not allowed to hit the person in the spine. And if I kick like across the back, that's not allowed because I'm hitting the spine. But I hit in the side with a knee or punch, this is fine. Again, the spine is not. The same applies to the neck, the back of the neck, and the back of the head. Okay? The general consensus for, especially the back of the head, is if my glove touches my opponent's ear, it's not considered a strike to the back of the head. If I hit them and it doesn't touch the ear, then it's considered an illegal strike. Doesn't happen that often. Again, my understanding of the rules of Thailand, you're allowed to punch in the back of the head. If you turn, you can punch in the back of the head, you're being silly. They probably use different language, but I'm the dojo, I'm swearing, so that's the language I'm going to go with. Okay? So here, right, again, body and head once you get to that level. So if we're doing kickboxing style sparring, which we do quite often, that's the rules. That's all I'm allowed to do. Okay? The next thing is, a lot of times we do what's called modified Muay Thai. Okay? So I can do everything I do in kickboxing, but now I'm allowed to knee, bam, knee to the body, and again, knee to leg, outside, inside, and the front. This is all allowed. Okay? Still, no knees to the head. I've been kneeing the head before. It sucks. Okay? That's not something you can come back really far from. If you knee someone in the head, they're likely going to end up being knocked out, injured, or concussion, for sure. Okay? Now the other thing about modified Muay Thai is I'm allowed to clinch as well. Now, so I can grab my partner here, knee. I can still knee, bam, bam, here, and I can also dump. Okay? So the Thais are kind of passive aggressive in a sense. I'm not allowed to throw my partner, okay? But if I'm here and I knee them in the leg and their legs go out from under them and they fall on their head, that's fine. Right? So I'm here, I knee, and my partner falls over, that is completely acceptable. Completely acceptable and encouraged. Okay? So a little bit different. Right? If I use my hip to lift them, that's a throw, that's not allowed. If I go my heel, my opponent's heel, this is a throw as well, not allowed. It's got to be like an A or a B or a knee. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. This is not okay. And the last part is this kick, an extension of that clinch. She goes to kick, and I catch. This is okay as well. Okay? I can punch her, she can punch me. Right? We still have options here. Right? I can throw down, follow up, kick again, catch. Right? Punch. I can pull, knee. Right? There's options there. The 1 point, kick, grab. If I grab, I'm not allowed to push her more than 2 steps. If I push, step, step, kick, encouraged. In tournament. Okay? Here, bam, bam. If I'm doing this in class, 1, 2, just do a nice light kick. I'm not going to full power kick that leg out. That's a really hard fall for my opponent. Because I want to be nice and I want to have a training partner tomorrow, I'm going to be nice to them that way. If I take more than 2 steps, it's considered what they call plowing, and that's not allowed. Okay? So I got to catch and do something right away. Okay? Which brings us to our last point: how hard do I go when we're sparring? Okay? Generally, it's up to the person that's either smaller or of lower experience level. Okay? So I have more experience than Crystal does. We're going to go as hard as she goes. So if we're here, she kicks me as hard as she can. Okay, I'm going to kick her back that hard. Okay? If we're playing, she hits me light, bam. Okay, I'm going to kick her light back. Okay, same with punches, bam, bam. Okay, if you spar with me, probably what I'm going to do in the first 15 seconds, I'm going to stand there. I'm going to let you punch me in the face. Bam. All right, that's how hard I'm going to hit you. My hands down, you crank me in the face. Let's go. Okay. Again, it's up to the person with lower experience. Okay. If you're not following this, okay, say we've got someone that's been in 6 months, all they want to do is beat on the new people, that person gets to go with me, and I'm going to deal with it. Okay. We're not about that. It's about keeping it safe, keeping it playful. Okay. If we go hard all day long, I'm going to end up injured, my partner's going to end up injured, we're not going to have training partners. We want to be able to play, bam, good combinations. She throws a combination, bam, bam, with a kick, bam. Not a good combination, I have to realize that. That kick's going to hurt. Okay, so when you play, bang, nice and light. Okay. Right. Myself, Coach Grady, Coach Dylan, guys like that, Glenn, we're gonna go a little bit harder. If I go with Glenn, we're gonna go a little bit harder. I know how to defend, he knows how to defend, we're prepared for it. The new person, right, no experience or little experience, want to go a lot lighter. So you understand, right, stepping in for that punch, right? Make sure you have good range for your kicks. All of this stuff. We're going to go slow, we're going to go light, work into it. And remember that, and be aware. Right? We've got some people that come in and want to go hard. Fine. Just make sure you find the appropriate person for it. The new person doesn't know what they're doing, is not the right thing. These guys have more experience, you've got some competitive experience, you've been in tournaments, okay, you can bring it up a little bit, but be very super aware of this, okay? Those different levels of intensity. You want to hit something hard, we talked about earlier, hit pads. You want to play good technique, distance, range, timing, all of these things, that's sparring. Okay? Find the right person, now you can put it together. But generally, we're talking 20% power. Right? And light, down. That's the point of sparring. Now let's go have some fun.